Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Hillbilly Wine 101, and I'm John. And let's see what Wendell has brought us tonight. Wendell, what have you brought us tonight? In case you don't know, hi Wendell. Wendell was a partner of mine for many years, so I have honored him by naming my wine holder after him. Too kind. So, look at this here, look at this here. 7 Deadly Zins. This is from the Michael David Winery in Lodi, California. They make Freak Show, I believe Earthquake. Lodi is really getting popular for its Zinfandel because they have a lot of old vine Zinfandel planted there. When grapes get old, they don't produce a lot of fruit. And the fruit that they do produce is of higher quality. It's way more concentrated, it's got more flavor, it's got more sugars, and it's just a better quality fruit. When it's young, they try and make up for it by pruning and controlling the fruit that way. But when it gets old, nature does it, and you just can't beat that. So that's why they're known for their Zinfandels. And Michael David had been doing a pretty good job. And talk about the marketing here. What they do is they take they source Zinfandel grapes from 7 different vineyards, and they produce wine out of each. Keep them separate. Produce wine out of all 7 batches, and then they blend it to their style, to their taste, to produce this here. Of course, 7 Deadly Sins is what this is a knockoff of, and that, of course, was what the Catholic Church, I think, in like the 4th century, decided there were 7 deadly sins. Cardinal sins was another name for it, and things that if you followed, it was bad for your character, it was bad for the soul. So they went off of that. They have a 7, and then they put the little thing there to make a Z for the Zin. I think it's good marketing. They're pretty good in their marketing, because if you look at their Freak Show stuff, where it looks like they actually sell posters of those labels, and it looks like they have a little circus ticket on the back. It's pretty cool. So I like their marketing techniques, and so far I've liked their wine. I like Zinfandel, so I'm excited to try this. It's supposed to be a pretty hot one, pretty popular. Now, I call this Wendell, my old partner. I call this the Chief. So, we will open it using the Chief. Alright. Let's take a look at the cork. Oh, a lot of stuff on the cork. This is Michael David Winery. It's got the phone number, and it's got kind of a crossed 2 old corkscrews. Like I said, this here, there's a little halo, gold halo over the 7 that they made a Z out of it. It looks burnt in the bottom, like it was, you know, maybe in hell or something, and it burned it. The ABV on this is 15%, so it's high, and the cost was $10.07. So I'm going to double decant this. I'm going to use my Roman head decanter, or it's not decanter, I'm sorry, my Roman head aerator, and then I'm going to aerate it further by pouring it in my decanter. So let it hit the side and fan out. Get this exposed air, because it has been sitting in here since 2014. Alright? It's 2014. Now, so I don't know if there's any other grapes in here besides Zin. I don't know. I couldn't find it. I don't know. But like I said, they sourced the grapes from 7 different vineyards. From the Lodi area, so alright. Kind of a, it's dark, dark red. Usually Zins, a lot of times when I open them, they're almost more of a dark purple. This is more of a dark red. I don't know. Just I was expecting a dark purple. No big deal. That's just the color usually of the Zin. So I guess it can vary. Another thing always about Zin that I notice, it's always jammy. Always tastes like, or excuse me, smells like jam. Not just any fruit, but like jars of jam, the dark fruit jams. And this one's no exception. This is also aged for 12 months in American oak. And I'm getting the fruit, but I'm also getting the smell of the oak, smell of the wood, cedary smell, a little bit of that vanilla smell that you get out of the wood from the wood influence. But the fruit is definitely forward on this. A little bit of the alcohol, it's dissipating now. A little bit earthy now. I'm not. Of course, it's going to continue to open up. But I could do this all day. So, what hits us right up front is the fruit, the dark jammy fruits. A little bit of violet smell, a little bit of floral smell, a little bit of wood, a little bit of vanilla, and a little bit of earthiness. So let's give it a taste. Which I've been waiting for. And before I taste this, tease you a little bit. I have been, dying to try this. So let's try it. I'm just, I don't know, prolonging the anticipation for myself. Well, I'll tell you, right off the bat, it's hot. You know, it's hot like high alcohol. You can kind of really taste it on this one. It's not as fruit forward as the smell is. It's more of the smoky, earthy taste. I would say medium tannin, medium plus tannin. Of course, this wine is 14. Well, it's not real young, I guess. But if it sat here a little longer, let the air soften those tannins up a little bit. You do taste the fruit on the back of it. You can taste the wood. You can taste the. It's hot and spicy. I don't want to put it in my head. I know a lot of Zins do taste peppery, and this one does. It tastes spicy. And that with the high alcohol and the spiciness, almost tastes hot. Like there's some maybe a dash of Tabasco sauce in here. So it smelled like most Zins, where it's very fruity, and but when you taste it, it's a little more complex. It's not just fruity. It's as a matter of fact, the fruit is on the backside. This is more earthy, mushroomy, smoky, with some tannins, and you can taste the wood, and then the fruit's on the backside. So it's different, and it's good. I think this is, as opposed to a sipper, is more food, and it would go real well with food, you know, with steak and with meats and anything grilled, or anything smoked. This would be perfect. So some heavy cheeses, this would be really good. So this is a food wine. This is made for, I don't know if it was made for food, but it certainly goes more with food than to be a sipper. So anyway, from Hillbilly Wine 101, I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe, share, tell the people you like about this. Cheers.